The Family Life Kids Corner podcast is made possible by listeners like you.
What's with the binoculars, Travis?
I'm on the lookout, Joel.
Yeah? For what?
My enemies?
Your enemies? Who?
Dunno, but if they show up, I'll see them first.
Right. I'm just gonna start up the kids' corner now.
My queen, I bring news from King Lionel of Jacobs.
Verily? What doth that scoundrel have to say? Surely he does not recoil from the coming battle.
I know not, my queen.
How canst thou not know? Doth thou bring a message from him or not?
It's a letter. I wouldst not read your mail for ye. That would be quite rude indeed.
Hand it over swiftly, then.
At once, my queen.
It's written in manly ease. Bring forth the manly translator.
Oof. You summoned me, Your Grace?
Yes, we have received a message from our sworn enemy, King Lionel.
Has he resolved to pay my ransom so that I may go free?
Are you a translator or a court jester? Make all speed and tell us what your traitorous leader has said.
Very well. This looks like a challenge.
I should have known.
A challenge of blades is my reckoning. I shall ready the troops.
No, not of blades.
The coward. He knows his men are no match for our superior forces.
Peace, Lady Harper. If not combat, then what, pray?
It says here, a contest of radio programs?
How devious.
If thou hast the better of radio programs, then I will consider myself vanquished. But if the quality of my program is deemed superior, then thou shalt bend your knee as is right and proper.
Surely you aren't going to fall into the snake's trap, Your Highness.
You doubt the quality of our programs, Lady Harper?
No, but it is foolish to heed the advice of one whose loyalties are so akin to your own that they share the same perspective.
Well put. We need someone who can see beyond our own bias. If only we had a manly point of view.
Indeed, who could we ask?
Oh no, you will not coerce me into your service against my king.
What is there to fear? If your king's programs are superior, then hearing ours would be to your great comfort.
Besides, you are a prisoner. Your choices are limited.
Fine, start it up.
So that's how I see it.
I understand that, Lionel, and I agree that on paper it would be the most efficient use of our resources. But we don't live on paper. There are outside factors that make this unattainable.
I agree. But which do you see as the biggest obstacles? I think there are some very easy solutions that can take care of most of them.
Well, first there is the barrier to entry.
Hey, Olan, what's going on?
Hi, Harper. Mr. Jacobs and Miss Fiona are arguing. Have been for at least half an hour.
Arguing? Did they get tired or something?
What do you mean?
They just seem really calm about it. Did they get tired of yelling?
No, this is how they've been talking this whole time.
Oh, is that really an argument then?
They don't agree with each other and are telling each other why. Isn't that what an argument is?
Maybe. What exactly are they talking about?
Oh, I got no idea. They were using big words and talking about how society works, so I just kind of stopped listening. I've been mostly messing around with these castle blocks and listening to the radio. These I can understand.
Fair enough. Mind if I join you?
Sure. You can have these blocks. I'm just using the red ones.
Great. I'll start up the next program first. Beware, Olan the Bold. My fortress is stronger than any army.
We'll see about that. Catapults!
Aw, man.
Is everything all right over there?
It sounds like a war is starting over there.
We're fine. Just building castles and stuff.
Yeah, we're not fighting or anything.
Oh, good.
Speaking of fighting, are you guys still friends after your argument?
Argument? Oh, that was more of a discussion than an argument.
Yeah, that's what me and my brother tell my mom when we've been fighting. She doesn't buy it.
Well, I do hope we didn't come across as too serious. We just have a difference of opinion about some things. Nothing to worry about.
Is that how it works? You can just disagree and be friends?
Sure. Despite what the world may seem to think, you can be friends with someone even if you don't agree with them.
One might even say it's important to have those kinds of friends, because then you can learn from them, and them from you.
Sure, but I don't know. It just seems like if you're going to be friends with someone, you should probably believe the same things.
It does make it a little easier. But like God tells us in Romans 12:18, as far as it's up to us, we need to live at peace with everyone.
Because Ephesians 6:12 shows us that our true enemies are not the people who treat us badly or disagree with us. Instead, our enemies are spiritual in nature.
Spirits? Didn't we talk about those recently?
Yeah, you're right. A week or so ago.
Something about how a spirit could be an attitude or a demon or something like that. Is that what you meant, Miss Fiona?
Exactly. Spirits of hatred, lies and such can lead people to think and do all kinds of evil. But because our fellow humans aren't the real enemy, God doesn't tell us to train to fight them, but instead to use the Bible as our sword and godly living as our armor to stand up against the schemes of the devil and the evils of this world.
That doesn't make sense, though. If people do evil things, doesn't that make them evil?
Sure, but Romans 3:23 points out that we all have done evil and deserve to be punished for it. But God loved the world so much that while we were still His enemies, He died for us so we could become part of His family.
This is a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Well, while they think, would you care to listen to the radio with me, Lionel?
I think I could be convinced to join you. Let me start it up.
Still thinking, kids?
Yeah, I did have a question about what we've been talking about. You know, loving our enemies and how our real enemies are the spiritual evils in this world and how God loves everyone enough to die for them.
I seem to recall that, Harper. What's your question?
Well, all that stuff is good and fine in the New Testament, but if you look at the Old Testament, there's a lot of stories about God not doing it that way.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. How many times did God take His people into battle? Something tells me they didn't win with hugs and being nice to their enemies.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, do you have a drama script about it or something, Mr. Jacobs?
Not today, unfortunately. And though I have an answer in mind, it's definitely something that I've struggled with myself.
You struggle with stuff in the Bible?
Everyone does, Olin. Even us grown-ups.
That's right. In this case, I'd say that when we read about God using war and weapons in the Old Testament, He was doing something different than He is now. He had made a promise to a man named Abraham that he would bless the entire world through his family.
You're talking about Jesus, right?
Exactly. But after that promise was made, the spiritual enemies of God did their best to lead other nations to try to destroy Abraham's family. Because of this, God raised up great warriors and generals to defeat these nations until He came to earth as a human. And then everything changed. Instead of winning land and defeating armies, God's followers are now charged with winning hearts and defeating evil, like He tells us in John 18:36.
But people still try to stop us from following God. I mean, I hear about the Christians getting arrested, beaten up, and worse. Doesn't God want them to protect themselves?
Possibly. But far more often we see God calling His people to show love to those who hate us, to give more than what is demanded of us, to respond to abuse with kindness, and that if we do suffer for His sake, then He will reward us.
Huh. And I'm assuming that's all in the Bible.
Matthew 5, Proverbs 25:22, 1 Peter 3.
We get it. What are you writing down, Harper?
Those verses. I want to look for them myself. No offense, Mr. Jacobs, Miss Fiona, but I want to make sure what you're saying is really what God meant.
None taken. It is a hard thing to understand and even harder to live it out. But with God's Spirit in us, it is possible.
Yeah, that's usually the case.
We done listening to the radio?
Yeah, I'll turn it off.
Thanks for listening to the Kids Corner podcast. If you had fun listening, be sure to share it with your friends. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can join us every week. The Kids Corner and other Family Life podcasts are made possible by your financial support. Learn more at familylife.org.